I'm a black woman. I protect black women, I champion black women, I defend black women, I negotiate for and I advocate for black women, almost to a fault. But what happens when that advocacy becomes a personal struggle? So when I say this, understand how rare this moment is for me. For the first time in a long time, I'm struggling about how I feel about another black woman. And after this video, I'm tapping out of the whole conversation. But before I go, let me say this loud and clear. It may just be time for us to reevaluate Nicki Minaj. And thanks for stopping back by the house. Now, the strangest part of this is that we're talking about Nicki's strange public behavior and not her music right now. Because at this point, Nicki herself and not us has shifted this focus. The music has taken a backseat to her online rants, her late night public battles with podcasters and rappers, her constant defending of her husband, and now very publicly aligning herself with MAGA and doing a victory lap around this decision. Okay, all right, y'all. So y'all tell me I'm dreaming. Please say I misunderstood this. Neighbors, are we really saying that Nicki Minaj told Erika Kirk that black women put white women down to make themselves feel better? Did we really do that? I mean, this has been said by 0 black women in my circle. Well, let me just say, as a response to Nicki Minaj, the movement of black women embracing their natural beauty never came from insecurity. It was about survival and self-worth. It was a direct response to centuries of being demarginalized, devalued, and punished for the very features that people are surgically replicating. Fuller lips, smaller waist, curvy bodies, and even trying to replicate our hair and our braids. And personally, I've never heard a black woman in my circles randomly bring up blonde hair and blue eyes, unprovoked, unprompted, and as any standard of beauty. Now let's be real to ourselves and to each other. Nicki has been on what feels like a long, destructive public arc. And the reality is she's rich and wealthy and she doesn't need most of us. At least that's what she thinks. And honestly, I don't need Nicki like Nicki don't need me. Not in my life, not as my cultural guide, and not as any representative of me in my blackness and my black womanness. And for good measure, just so y'all know, I also don't need a public figure framing her own business decisions as someone else's moral failure. I also don't need a pattern of creating conflict where there wasn't any. I also don't need someone who profits from black and LGBT audiences while aligning themselves with movements that actively undermine them. And lastly, I also don't need a millionaire artist who seems unable to sit in her own success without comparing herself to other women. And you ask, Dr. P, why does this moment matter? Why not all the other times? Because right now, black women are under constant pressure, socially, economically, politically, and culturally. We are disproportionately targeted, misrepresented, and dismissed. So you ask, Dr. P, is Nicki Minaj right or wrong in how she feels and how she's moving? And the answer is, that's not a question for Dr. P. The real question is, what does Nicki Minaj represent to you in this moment? Because my position has always been to defend black women. And at some point, we have to stop giving blind support and loyalty to artists and musicians. Remember, in everything you do, keep it hip hop. And as always, there should be an adult in the room. And thanks for stopping back by the house. And we're